Hello, beloved twin flames. This is Stephanie Paracha, Divine Light, and coming out to you from India. As I was in my meditation state this morning, I got a big, massive download and was really pushed that I needed to bring this through for you all. So we have another gateway portal coming up. We've already been highlighting this date for me the last couple of weeks, but it got really strong this morning, and so I had to tune in as to what this was about. So the 18th of May 2018 has come up on the radar, on the spiritual radar, and I am being asked to conduct another transmission on that date. And so I tuned in this morning to find out what that is about, and this is what I wrote down pretty much. I'll just kind of tune in and read out to you the information about what this energy of this portal is about. So they've also said that all 18 dates in every month are important this year. They are celestial alignment gateways, and so this particular 18th of May portal, they're giving the name Peace Portal. That's just to keep it really simple and really light. But actually, as I was tuning in and they were giving me information about this portal, there's a lot to it. So it's big, it's huge. The energy that comes with it is massive, and so I've had to kind of try and adjust my frequency so that I can even bring through this message and record. So what they're saying is that the time is up for all fear-driven activities and energies. The door will be closing, and these behaviours will no longer be permitted in a galactic sense. This is a celebration, a milestone, an achievement for all light beings. The battle between dark and light is over. Duality consciousness is breaking down. Some of the programming will still be installed in many, but like an out-of-date software product, it won't run properly. It will slow down, chug, and eventually die out. We are ushering in peace within each and every cell, organ, atom, and particle, along with the whole planet Gaia. We are here in acknowledgement and service to the divine cause and particular mission of assisting with Ascension, and more particularly with the twin flame experiment. So at that point, they showed me quite a lot of information about the sacred alchemical marriage and the two triangles, one up and one down. They were seeing a lot of symbology. It was getting really intense for a minute there, and I was seeing a lot through my third eye in terms of visions. I also saw what they showed me was like the birth of a new baby. And they showed me that baby as being the new masculine. So I sort of do ask more about that a little bit later on, but I'll just continue reading. I think I've just put a side note on that one. Our scribe asks, is this celebration just for twin flames? Why? And the answer I got was, because there is a certain vibration and energy twin flames hold, and when together en masse, they are so incredibly powerful, so bright, light, and determined, with or without their divine beloved counterpart. Duality consciousness has kept you apart, both inside yourself and with each other. You have struggled to find balance in these treacherous energy fields, but you have bravely volunteered and committed to your path. You have kept your vibration high and had faith when in your darkest moments. We applaud you, twin flames. Your light and strength have helped many. We ask you to keep going on this incredible mission. A new masculine energy is being birthed. It is incredible to see from our viewpoint. And as they were telling me this, I was just completely covered in goosebumps. It was really intense. Like this, what they were trying to show to me, I'm sure there's so many different ways that this can be interpreted by those that can tune in to what is happening. But I guess, my guides interpret to me what's happening in a way that I explain. And that's what channelers do. We are all stationed various channelers at different grid points on the planet to reach a certain number of people. We're like transmitter towers, and the people that we reach will understand it in the way that we interpret it. So that's why it's important not to... I sometimes get in my head a little bit too much about how to interpret the messages they're saying, and they're telling me to just try and keep it really simple. So they're saying, you have all collectively chosen this wonderful script to bring forth and create a supreme divine masculine energy, a new Adam. And what they mean by atom is the atomic structure, because some of you may know that atom pretty much means atom. And so they're saying, divine feminines, you have your seed potential within. You are expanding from within. You have always known your inner strength and power. Now it is finally rising and coming forth. A flower rising up from hard cement. And when they're talking about divine feminine and masculine energies, they are reminding us that this is not a gender polarity concept. This is not about male and female. This is about energy. So when energies are in balance, all of us benefit. And that goes with the inner energies within ourselves of masculine and feminine, and also how that is interpreted within each individual gender. Okay, so they're saying about the going back to the divine feminine, you've been pushed down, shut down, silenced, shamed, harmed, held, imprisoned, shackled, suppressed, devalued, and oppressed. Now, the duality consciousness, just an extra add-in as I'm reading this, has what it's done is polarized the energy into a gender. So it looks like it's just the female gender that is experiencing those energies where things have got out of balance. But of course, as we know, that the feminine energy within inside the male has also experienced those things. Okay, so this devaluing and oppression and suppression and all of that was caused by an unnatural force that has interfered with natural human growth. You have been tampered with, and the result has been disastrous on many levels, yet the time is up. Nature has a way of correcting itself, and we are witnessing this natural order and balance now being restored. It has been a proportionately epic journey in the historic timelines of this planet, but you have travelled thus far, and we will now witness how it is when balance is restored. Now they're showing me a picture of, again, the two triangles and the male and the female and all of that crossing over and coming into a balance. I tried to find a picture on the internet, an image that represented what I was seeing. I was only able to find an image of one person inside of that, the double-sided triangle, so the two triangles put together making a six-pointed star. So you'll see that image there, but what I'm seeing is that for both male and female, so that's part of that balance, and it's also part of the inner balance. You will retain your physical bodies and genders, yet within you, you will feel at peace with the new balance restored. And this is what it is all about for Twin Flames. So, yeah, that is what it's going to be about. And they've suggested to me that we create a gathering together of as many souls that are resonating with this, that are listening to this message. If you're listening to this message, you will feel the call within yourself that you feel you'd like to participate in this meditation, transmission, healing, celebration. It's a combination of all of the above. And when a large number of us gather together, it very much strengthens and powers up the energy to really activate things and to help things along with this process. It's kind of like they're showing me that if we're trying to birth a new baby masculine energy, that you need like a lot of midwives to kind of help that little baby come out of the birth canal. Sort of that's the symbology I'm being shown. And so those of you that had participated with me in the last transmission and activation that I held, which was actually 2 months ago, even though it seems like about 2 years ago now. That was at the Taj Mahal, when I was guided to go there and complete a activation for twin flames, and also as part of the healing of some of the divine masculine feminine templates. And there was other energies that we were bringing there. We were activating the divine light grid that had been dormant there under the Taj Mahal as a portal. We also lifted off some of the sort of cloaked energy that had come over the Taj Mahal due to fear-based activities. And you know what, within, I think it was about 2 or 3 weeks after that activation, something really amazing happened. And I really, I'm not trying to say I'm powerful and amazing. It's not about me. I am just a channel, so I bring information that's being shown to me of what to do. But what happened after that activation was there was a massive wind and storm that came through Agra region where the Taj Mahal lives, and very unseasonal. There was no warning, nothing like that has ever happened. The Taj Mahal has been standing for 400 years on that site with no damage due to natural occurrences, and this wind came through and knocked off one of the minarets on top of the gateway to the Taj Mahal. Now what that symbolized, and what I was told that symbolized, was the fall of it was the right side, obviously, because I had to check, and I was like, okay, they were telling me which side is that. If it's the right side, it symbolizes the fall and the crumbling of the old energies, of the out of balance ego, and all of these, the domination of the wounded masculine, the out of balance masculine. It's the end of that. It's the fall. So I think there weren't a great large number of us. I think there was only maybe about 60 of us, I think, that did that activation or were part of that or contributed the energy to that activation. And if 60 of us can come together and support that kind of energy and see that kind of what can happen around that time, well, I think we're pretty powerful. And so I'm getting more and more the call to hold these kind of gatherings at various certain points, and when I'm guided to do so. I won't be able to give you a calendar in the long term, because I only get these energies coming through, and then at a certain time, and then I get the push, and that's when I go ahead. So I'm going to be putting up the information there about how to access being part of this transmission. I'm going to this time make it a little bit cheaper for people, so it's going to be $11 New Zealand to participate in this transmission group, the Peace Portal, which will take place on the 18th of May 2018. I haven't quite yet got the time for you right this minute. It's going to be India time, where I am, at around 5 a.m. in the morning, they're telling me, so I'm going to have to get up early. And so then I'll put that time zone there. There'll be a click to you can click on the link, which will take you to my website, where you can purchase that transmission, and then you'll receive an email about how to access the Facebook group on which the live transmission will take place. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it there, and yeah, please click the link below if you're interested. I'll keep posting as it gets closer to the time.